Alright, this is show you guys some of the interior a little bit. Cleaned it up a little bit. Took the stuff out of it. It's got a custom-made box in the back. It's made with 3/4 inch SMDC. It's just black carpeted box, nothing special, but it is custom built to the truck, and it's also bolted into the back of the firewall, so there's no way to get it out. Stereo does work. It's Pioneer Premier CD player. You see she started right up. You hear the knock after you start it. It is a collapsed cylinder. I believe it's either number 8 or number 4 that's collapsed. Or a collapsed piston is what they call it. It's a piston skirt that falls down, and it doesn't fall down. It squeezes like the squares squeeze together. It's got slop in it, so it causes it to slap side to side. It's not a lifter because it's not too deep of a knock. And I know it's not a rod because I put brand new mains and rod bearings in it, and I didn't check those. I checked the clearances on those and they were all fine. It's on that knock that did it. Maybe got 2,000 miles on it, so I put the crank in. I made the mistake of not checking my piston clearances. All the piston clearances. I didn't take the top of the engine apart when I bought it as a spare. I bought it with the guy telling me the only thing wrong with it was the crank. I should have checked it myself. That's my own fault. I had the whole bottom of the engine apart, and I could have easily checked my piston clearances. Never did it. Should have done it. Didn't do it. Instinct told me to do it, and I was like, nah, I don't need to do that. I didn't do it. See, the truck drives just fine. Has no issues at all. Besides the knocking engine, shifts good. The truck does have a stall kit in it. I want to think it, I don't know what RPMs it shifts at, but I'm pretty sure it's like another 300 more than normal. I don't know how they do that. I don't remember. I was told what it was shifting at. I know it's got a shift kit in it. One, the guy told me, and two, before I put it in the motor, the vehicle I took the truck out of, the receipt was in the glove box when the transmission was rebuilt. He was running a set of 33s. I believe it was on an 87 wagon here. Get her up to speed here. I swapped the V6 out of this, or the straight 6 out of this for the V8. The straight 6 didn't have the towing power that the straight 6 does, and as you can see, it runs and drives just fine. Everything does work on this truck. Wipers work, heaters work. Lights work, all the lights work, no shorts anywhere, all the wires in real good shape underneath the whole truck. I had went through this thing when I was, right after I had my kid. I was in the service and had some time and had a father-in-law with a good big garage, and I decided I wanted to try to restore it. Didn't put good paint on it. I think I mentioned that in the first video. But I had this thing, everything was ripped out of this truck except for the glass, and the cab and the drivetrain was the only thing that was still on here. I took it all the way down past the frame. I didn't do anything with the frame, but cleaned it off and cleaned some of the grease and mud up by the engine compartment. Mainly wanted to clean everything off so I could repaint the whole cab of the truck. So if you pulled the carpets and pulled everything out of this thing, the whole thing is blue all the way on the inside. I did that to match I wanted to change it to a blue color. It was originally a metallic brown with yellow honcho stripes down the side of it. Wasn't the prettiest looking truck then, and I don't know, I kind of wish now I'd have left it brown, but still a good truck. I've put a lot of miles on it, even with the motor knock. As you can hear, it's not, once the engine warms up and you drive it around a little bit, once you get on the road, it doesn't have to have an issue. Drives just fine. Idles like a dream. pulls like a dream. So, get any other questions, feel free to ask me. If not, thanks for looking.